Welcome, everybody. Nice to have you. Super Speedway Kings, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. And why is that? You know how it goes, because that's what the wife says to me all the time. MaxspeedTV coming at you on a Tuesday. Fourth season. That's right. Season number 4 coming right at you, right here, right now. Now, iRacing just threw a shock package onto these trucks, and it's given these drivers a whirlwind of trouble. It is a whole new ball game out here for these guys when it comes to trying to do the bump drafting and the side drafting thing. They are still trying to get this package figured out, and man, it's bringing all kinds of trouble. They get 2 fast repairs tonight. That's all they get. And believe you me, pal, they're going to need every bit of it. Keep an eye on these guys. Something else we get to do tonight, I'll try to show you right here. That's right. We have got ourselves a camera set up tonight. Sebastian Marin, Seth Grover, Peter DeBorgia, David Overstreet, Tom, I guess it's Pritchard, I believe, in the 22. That cat's all the way from Australia. That's right. We have got ourselves 5 live cameras going on tonight in this race. And we'll get an opportunity to talk to each one of these cats out here, hopefully. We're going to have enough time because I got a feeling we're going to see some cautions. It's a good possibility this pace car is going to lead more laps than anybody. You just don't know with this new shock package. It's going to be a real fickle fiddle here, I can tell you that. These drivers got their hands full. Stick around. Get something to drink, something to eat. Get your butts back here. You're not going to want to miss any of this. This is going to be a blast. So hang around. About an hour and a half to 2 hours. We're going to have us some loads of fun. Get your friends, call them up, tell them to get over here and watch this crazy nut out here on YouTube. MaxspeedTV. May not know what I'm doing, but I promise you, I'll put a smile on your face, and it ain't going to be boring. We'll be right back, right after the national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the free, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the U.S. of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner gave way for the land of the free, and the home
Welcome back, everybody. Super Speedway Kings Season 4 kicking off tonight. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies. This is it right here. 45 seconds. We're going to get to the grid. We're going to check this thing out. This is going to get pretty exciting. Like I said, this shock package has got everybody. Got everything all twisted up. Speaking of twisted up, we're going to get some twisted metal tonight. I can promise you that. Teammates, God, are they important. And we got a boatload of them out here as well. Lots of teammates. We've got young guys. We got old guys. I mean, there's a whole different style of racing out here. Some of these guys are qualified. They want to stay up front. They want to get in that rocking chair. You know, way up front, first car, bottom row, safe as is in your mama's arms. And a lot of these guys are going to be way back into the back, and they're going to just ride out the laps, get them to wind down, and then they're going to make their moves. So we're going to find out. We're going to see where everybody is going to go with this thing. You see our cameras right there. We'll be keeping an eye on each one of these guys throughout the whole entire race. And in the meantime, I'm going to try to get my headphones set up here so I can actually hear. The life of a broadcaster. All right, let's go through these things. See how many names I can screw up, shall we? Row number 1, Gary Jenkins in the 90. He's going to be your polecat tonight. The man who's no stranger whatsoever to the front and winning races, the 88 of Gabe Butler. He's going to be right along beside him right there. And the row number 2, Sebastian Marin in the number 6 machine. He's going to be one of our camera guys. The 27, Steven Kurosik. Keep an eye on him as well. Row number 3, the 42, Jason Middleton. The 77 beside him, Zachary Lima. Row number 4, the 042, Mr. Fields. I call him Estel Fields, the Big E. He also helps me broadcast, but tonight he's racing. The 16, Jimmy Crow. This is his league. Keep an eye on him. Row number 5, the 85, Alcina. The 17, JD Crow. Loves that top side. I mean, he loves to hang by that wall. Row number 6, the 18, Tom Pichard. We call him Skippy, all the way from Australia. And the number 4, Rick Seabrands. Row number 7, the 04, Mark the Liddy's Man. The 07 of Brian Wang beside him. Row number 8, the 46, David Overstreet. And I do believe we have a camera on him as well. The 63, Logan Hilton, the boy wonder. This kid has got the talent. I am telling you, when he came out of the womb when he was born, he had a helmet and gloves and ready to race. Row number 9, the 95, James Mayer. The 21, Tony Wright. Row 10, the number 5, Sean Macara. The 088 will be, I call him Stefan. Row 11, the 22 of Cody Nagels. The 14, Dustin Franklin. Row number 12, the 071, Eric Lowry. The 78, Gary Slapinski. Man, oh, I wish I had that last name growing up in high school. That's a bad last name. Row 13, the 01, Patrick Grover. The number 3 of Greg White beside him. Row 14, the 02, another camera guy with us, Seth Grover. And the 13 of Frank Gromilia. Row 15 is going to be the 40 of Peter, I call him as Jaja de Borga. And matter of fact, we have a camera with him as well. And the 81 will be Michael Russell. Row 16 to 41, Tracy Weaver, and the number 7 will be Dale Willoughby. Row 17 to 11, Robert, I'm just going to call it Robert F. because I'm not screwing that last name up. Noel Cowers in the 15 along beside him. The 18th row will be 069, Jackson Carr. The 33 of Michael Howlett. Row 19 to 2, James Hickson in the 45, Todd Siebels. Row 20-31, Jackson Holbrook. The 000, Giovanni. Row 21 to 55, Dean Wilkinson, the 101 of Randy Miner. And row 22 is going to be Corey Teeple. And that's going to be it. Holy crap, past the Tylenol. Hopefully I didn't Keegan Bradley up the last names too bad. Starter, there he is, waiting patiently for these cats as they are slowly working their way around. Like I said, right here are our guys. All cameras. Waiting to watch them. We're going to have fun watching each one of these guys all night tonight. Say goodbye to the music. Say hello to the engines. Super Speedway Kings Season 4 coming at you right here. Max Speed TV. Season 4 coming at you right now. Jenkins in the 90, down at the bottom in the old rocking chair, like I like to call it, right in your mama's arms, as safe as they come. Gabe Butler, up on the high side, being shoved by the 27 of Steven Karosik. Up on the high side, trying to make it work already. Doesn't surprise me one single bit. J.D. Crow in the 17 machine. Getting a little bit of help along the way, and that's going to be the 63. That's the boy wonder of Logan Hilton. Logan Hilton. They're taking no wins away from him in this league. This boy gets it and deserves everything he gets. They love this kid in this league. The talent he has is absolutely remarkable. I believe he's only like 15 or 16 years old, I think. We got a couple blinkers out here. They'll be keeping an eye on them. Sean McCara, I believe in the number 5, was blinking ever so slightly there. Right around real quick, Jimmy Crow. Now take a look at this. Here you are in the middle. You get the tunnel vision thing going. You're following the guy in front of you. You got to worry about the guy over here to the left of you. You got to worry about the guy over here to the right of you. And you hope to God everybody's kind of keeping their own line. Now that's tough, because if there's a situation up in front, you can't see anything, and how are you going to react quick enough? Well, you're not going to. That's the whole problem. It's a hit and miss kind of thing. Estel Fields, and right there he is, right along with him right now. And the 042 machine. My broadcasting buddy always helps me. He says, Bobby, I'm stepping out of the broadcast booth and I'm stepping back in the truck. And stepping back in he is, sitting in the 11th spot down here. He knows how to get around these tracks better than anybody. Zachary Lima in the 77 machine. In case you guys have not been watching many of the broadcasts, I'm going to tell you right now, that guy, if his mother or his grandmother was in front of him going down the stairs, he would probably push them down the stairs, out of his way. He just loves to push. Plain and simple, he don't care. He'll shove anybody. Keep an eye on the 77. If there's one guy in this entire pack that I want behind me pushing, that will be that Red Bull machine, that number 77. But right now, that 27, Steve Krosick, his job right now is to push that 88, Gabe Butler, as much as he possibly can right up in front of that 90 of Gary Jenkins, because he wants to get him up there far enough where he can drop down into what I call the rocking chair, Mama's arms. Because everybody up there in that front, they want to get that truck far enough ahead so they can drop down in that bottom lane. because they feel that is absolutely the fastest and the safest on this track. And right now, so far, it looks like it's going to be 7 laps down that they've got down already, and everybody is playing really, really well. They know it's a long race. Now, Logan Hilton, the 63. There he is. You got to know when to push these trucks, and you got to know when to let off of them. You can't touch these trucks going into these turns or while they're actually in the turn. You can't do it. You'll take the air right off the rear end, and they're going to go flying. The way they put this shock package together, it really makes them extremely hard to handle and really loose. And right away, you can see them giving each other plenty of room, letting these trucks breathe a little bit. And right away, the 90 says, I've had enough. I've led a few laps. I think I'm just going to work my way right on back to the back, and I'm going to settle down and let some laps wind down. J.D. Crowe drops right down into the rocking chair. Mara Clark, nice to see you. And everybody knows who Mara Clark's rooting for out there. And that will be the 04 of Mr. Mark Mann. And right there he is, still supporting the 911 paint scheme, which, by the way, that is an awesome paint scheme. Up on that high side, making some headway up there. Logan Hilton in the middle, being shoved by Jimmy Crowe in the 16. Jimmy Crowe said, Bobby, I swear if there's more than 3 cautions, I'm not even going to watch this race. I have never seen a guy so darn particular. He loves good, hard racing, but he absolutely hates cautions. It drives him up a wall. So these boys are doing their best to keep a clean race. And it's showing. Now, if we get an opportunity and we get green flag racing, we're going to have green flag pit stops. Now, that's going to be a lot of fun, too. And the reason why, I'll get rid of that. We'll throw this up here. These guys are getting about 185 to 186 mile an hour. They're going to have to drop it all the way down to pit road speed. You don't want to get ran over, you don't want to run nobody over, and you certainly don't want to get spun out just as you're getting into your pit stall. That will make a very bad day. And it's kind of hard to get your laps back, especially at super speedways, because usually when you get a wreck, or cause a wreck, everybody else is trying to get your laps back. So you really got to watch what you're doing. And that will be fun to watch as well. Up to about 191 mile an hour, just about. Well, we got a truck sideways back here. Is he able to hang on to it? I'm not seeing no caution yet. Maybe he did. I'm thinking. Yeah, he hung on to it. Now, some of these guys all the way back here a little bit, you can see there's a second row, or a second line, if you will, being led by the 46 of David Overstreet. And David Overstreet is right here. You're looking at him in his webcam. He's hanging out with the rest of these guys back here in the back. Now you can see through his windshield here. He's back far enough. He still has the draft. But he's back far enough that something happens. He can see it. He can react to it. And he can stay out of trouble and not, have to use one of his fast repairs. Now that is very smart thinking. Hang it back just far enough in case something happens. He's got plenty of time to react. All kinds of different strategies going on out here. Oh yeah, by the way, please hit that like button for us, will you? Let these guys know you appreciate what they're doing. Hell, I'd love to know what you like the broadcaster. Make me look good, will you? The boy wonder Hilton out leading right now. Question is he far enough out to drop down into the bottom? Is he going to hang out there with the guy, the 01, a Patrick Drover that's pushed him out there? Now the 02, that's Seth Drover. And that's going to be this guy right here. Whoa, bounced off the wall. That's going to bring out a caution for sure. No doubt about it. And we got them all going around out here. They're all standing on the brakes. And that's going to bring us out of caution. And I'm not sure. Let's see if we can see where that happened. I got to have to dig out for this one. Let's check out Mr. Man's view here. So many trucks to try to find these views. It's kind of difficult, but I'll find it. Let's see what we got right here. I believe there's a push. Not quite squared. It got him turned a little bit, and man, when it happened, the big one happened. Ain't a whole lot you can do about it. I mean, that's just the way it works. You push one guy, and then of course the 85, Cena, there's no way he can slow down for that. You can't react that fast. And when you do, they all get in some serious, serious trouble. A lot of trucks tore up in that. 21 just got hammered. And as you can see, everybody is coming in. All of them are in. A lot of tore up trucks right off the get-go right here. We got 14 laps into it. How about you, Seth? Bobby in the booth, you got a copy?
Got you, Bobby.
Hey, what happened?
Well, I mean, looks like two people went for the same real estate up front, and that got all cleared up, and then somebody on the outside bumped somebody wrong. I don't know, just missed it.
Yeah, it looked like you just cleared that just a little bit. It looked like everybody's kind of behaving out there. They're kind of respecting these trucks just a little bit with this shock package.
Yeah. I mean, it was a pretty good run. We weren't, nobody was pushing too hard. I don't know what happened up top there, but hopefully we don't do it again.
Yeah. Well, you're setting pretty good up there in third. I noticed that, I'll tell you what, when you and your brother get together, I mean, you guys really seem to know what's going on. I mean, you guys really work really good together. I've watched you guys for like the last 3 seasons, and you guys just seem to always know what each other's thinking. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah,
Here you guys are again together. I mean,
yeah, there's just a way to race these plate tracks where you just some of us really just kind of get to the front, and that's where we want to be, and some people don't want to do that, and me and Patrick have the same ideals, and we kind of want to get to the front and stay there.
but hey, good job. Keep up the good work. We're watching it through the webcam. It's great having you out here. Give a nice wave to everybody out on YouTube. Let them know you're here. Let them know we're watching. Say hi to everybody. We're watching you.
10-4. Thanks, Bob.
All right, we'll talk to you later on, buddy.
Yep.
That is Seth Grover. He's driving the 02 machine, so we'll keep an eye on him. We'll be watching him as these guys are going to get back together here and line back up. 16 out of 77 in the books. Your top 5: Wang, Grover, Nagels, Franklin, Cena. The 07, Brian Wang. Quiet, very quiet guy, but he's always up front, always right around here running. Started 14th, and here he is, leading the show. Now, last year's champion. There he is, Slapinski. Hell, he didn't even have to show up to the last race of last season, and he won the thing. And right there he sits. Currently in 6th in the 78 machine. Looks like he's got his teeth out and he's showing some teeth. He's hungry. Maybe we could write iRacing and tell them to do something for that godforsaken, ugly iRacing pace car they got. Surely they can do better than that ugly thing, right? But here we go. Coming out of our first caution. Reach up and pull those belts tight, right? No. It's a racing simulator. Here we go. Green flag. Back at it. Right away, James Mayer up front, leading the show. He's dropping down. Way down to the bottom, but he's got nobody coming yet. Logan Hilton's got some help in the middle by the 78 of Slapinski. They're kind of bottlenecking up down on the bottom side right now. Whoa, Logan says, you know what? I ain't want no part of this. I'm back after it. Think I'm just gonna come back to the back and hop back in here where it's safe. Seth Grover, he's in the middle now. And there he is in the middle. And there he is in your camera, the picture. Slapinski down on that bottom side. Jimmy Crow in the 16 machine. Up on that high side, trying to make something work. Doing a 3-wide thing. Middleton down on the bottom in the 42. Starting to spread out just a little bit. Got away with no green flag pit stops. All the way back here in the back. Another single line guys way back here. JD Crow. There's the 7, Dale Willoughby. Gabe Butler, Dean Wilkinson. One of my favorite paint schemes, I gotta tell you, I love it. If I can get a closer shot. That's the tribute to Eddie Van Halen paint scheme right there. I'm telling you, that is a great paint scheme. I love it. All these cats just hanging out here. Todd Siebels. Then we're all the way back out to these cats. Seth Grover, take a look at him. Just calm, cool, and collected right in the middle of this storm of trucks. Calm, cool, and collected. It's like he's watching a Hallmark movie or something. And there's one we haven't heard about in a while. One of the regulators, Frank Romilia. And the 13, right there he is. And I was going to say, and you won't. And not far should be the 042, and there he is. Estel Fields. Topside trying to get something going up here. Sean Macara. Jimmy Crow. The boy wonder, Logan Hilton, all three of those trucks. Trying to get it done with just a threesome. Anybody out in YouTube, you got somebody you want me to root for? Just say the word, I'll holler it out. I promise I will. They've all seemed to settle down a little bit now. Still really impressed with the guys in the middle. Looks like the 0-2 went right up. Seth Grover went right up to that top side, picked up a little bit of that action. They were starting to move away pretty well up top. Picked up a little bit of that momentum. Take a look, you got the 0-1 and the 0-2 right here, the brothers. And as you can see, there they are in line together. Excuse me. They got me all choked up. Well, look at that, the 13 now, one of the regulators in the middle. Frank Gromillia. And, of course, he's got Big E right there, the 042 doing the shoving. Mayer down on the bottom. I'll tell you what sets these lines up, each one of these lanes for pushing, is the pusher. The pusher is the second truck in line. You don't want to push the pusher, but you want to be just as close to him as you possibly can be. He's the one that decides who's going to go where the fastest. He's the one that does really all of the pushing and shoving. But you got to be right there on him. But you don't want to hit him. Now, who's back here playing it safe? All these guys back here stay in single file. Mark Mann. Just hanging back here, riding it out. He's had to use one fast repair already. Letting the laps wind down. Does not want to get caught, cannot afford to get caught up in another altercation. And who's the pro at doing this the best, more than anybody? All the way back here, Gabe Butler in the 88 machine. That guy, all of these guys right here, every single one of these guys you're looking at. J.D. Crow, Willoughby, Butler, Wilkinson, Gary Jenkins, Siebels. Those guys right there, I'm telling you, they are so good at playing possum, it's not funny. They'll sit back here and they'll ride the storm all the way out till there's 10 to go, and before you know it, boom. There they are, fighting for the lead. Now me, that would make me too nervous. I'd keep thinking I don't have near enough time to do it. Not those guys. That's what they do, and that's what they do the best. That's what they're good at. Gromillia back in Mama's arms down on the bottom. Big E in the middle being shoved by Logan Hilton. And there comes the Grover boys. Like I said, they love that top line. Big E dives it down into the middle. Dustin Franklin doing the shoving in the middle. Right along with him right here. Look how he's working that steering wheel. That's correct. Every move that wheel makes is the exact same wheel that he is moving in his rig at the house. We got a blinker, the number 5. Now, you want to talk about something that really sucks? The 27 behind him, that's going to be Steven Karosik. The 5's blinking so bad, he got up and out of the way. Now, that was a stand-up move on his part. He said, boys, I'm blinking so bad I don't want to cause a problem. He just went up to the high side and just got right out of the way. Whoa, up against the wall, the 14 goes. And he's a-hurting. He's in trouble. He's definitely got some damage to that bad boy. You can see the damage right there. And that will hurt, especially in the super speedways. Whoa, the 77 decides to take the shortcut around through there into the grass. How he held on to it, I got no idea. Buddy, I bet his butt puckered big time. John, he said his internet came back on last night about 9 o'clock. The Grover brothers trying to get it going on the top side. He's got the 78 working with him. Slapinski. Big E on the bottom. The boy wonder right there doing the shoving. And I'm going to tell you what, this kid can give just about any one of these guys some schooling here. That kid can drive. Go on back and check some of our camera guys. See where they're hanging at tonight. Peter. I know I'll never say his last name right, and I'll probably end up in the lake somewhere with cement blocks. But I believe it's Peter DeBorgia, I think, but they gave me money to call him Peter Jaja DeBorgia. But there he is in the 40 machine. He's hanging out in the 36th position tonight. He's just sitting there and he's just letting the laps wind down. He had a great race last night in the Dale Cup. He had a tore-up truck all to pieces, nursing the heck out of that thing. But he's not nursing this bad boy. He's taking care of it. But there he sits. We'll get a chance to talk to him if we see another caution or so. But he is in the 36th spot. Looking for the boy down under. If I can find him. So many trucks out here tonight. And there he is. I think. No, that's not him. I don't know why I've got that number there, but it's not. I promise I'll find him somewhere. I know he's still here. There he is. I don't know how I got that number, but that's Tom Pichard. He's 18. Skippy. In the 18. You see the kangaroo in the back. On his truck, that is. He's got his bird sitting on there, but he's hanging in 25th. Big E still leading the show up here. And they should be coming into pits, and here they come, buddy, with vengeance. Let's see how they do. Like poetry in motion. First green flag pit stop looking good. Awesome. Mr. Overstreet. There he is. We'll watch these cats come in. Whoa, slamming there we go. Now we got us a little mayhem. And that's just what I mean. Sometimes it's poetry in motion, and other times, well, it's not. Nothing like having to use a fast repair when you're doing 40 mile an hour. The only one who's not been in hits yet will be the 81 machine, the Caterpillar here, Michael Russell, but he'll be coming in here shortly. Waiting for all the scoring to correct itself here. But your leader right there will be the 78 machine of Gary Slapinski. And I'm going to tell you right now, the 27 of Steve Karosik is absolutely trying to keep his lap from going a lap down the hard way. Would absolutely love to see a caution. Hilton and Fields up in that high line. Don't be afraid to hit that like button. I swear if you get a blister, I'll make sure the league owner, Jimmy Curl, will send you a Band-Aid and some Neosporin. Here comes the second pack, getting ahead of steam up, being led by the number 4 Rick Seabrands and the 85 of Al Cena. These guys should be able to catch up with these pretty soon. I'm trying to find, and I think he might have, there he is. I got them two switched around is what I did. Sebastian Marin, haven't heard diddly squat from this kid all night long. And there he is all the way back here. In the number 6, he is quiet as a mouse. He's 32nd. We're going to have a chat with him when we get an opportunity. Another camera guy. By the way, ladies, if you're looking, he's single. Lives in New Mexico, as a matter of fact. So if you live in New Mexico and you're hard up, look him up. There, I plugged it for you there, Sebastian. Right now, we got a good little battle going on. Big E up top. Logan Hilton down on the bottom. The Grover brothers once again together. Like Siamese twins, man. You are not going to separate these guys. I'll tell you, John, anymore, I think you got to pay people to hit that like button. I don't know. I think they're afraid they're going to get a blister or something. I'm not sure. They just don't like to hit the like button anymore. I don't know what it is. Wow, Slapinski, something's going on with him. He faded right off. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's coming in for a quick splash. And there he is. See if I can see what he's doing here. Something's not right with Gary. He only had 7 laps. Yep. Gary had to get out of the race here, it looks like. I'm not sure. Let me look down here. Something happened to Gary. He was your defending champion here just this last season. Might be able to find out from race control, but something happened. Big E, my buddy, usually helps me broadcast up here. Leading the show right now, making it look pretty easy. The lap truck, Steven Karostik, not so lucky. Had a tree fall down on his house and kill his internet last night. But as you can see, it's up and running again. Trying to get his lap back the old-fashioned way, the hard way. White knuckle riding it around here. 45 laps out of 77 in the book so far. The race summary coming at you. Only one caution, that's it for 2 laps. So Mr. Jimmy Crow so far has got to be a happy camper about that. Hi, Karen, nice to see you. Here you go, Karen. Take a look at that handsome devil right there, huh? Did you have anything to do with that right there, did you? Tom Pool and Collective. Well, the guys are slowly working their way up. Take a look at them back here. Here's that second bunch. Whoops. There they are. You can see them all right here, slowly working their way. And all the way around is the first bunch. And you're looking at about almost 18 seconds. That is a long way to go. And yes, they will have to go for another pit stop for sure. Grover Brothers making it work up on the top side with a little help from the 40 machine. And the 40 machine, believe it or not, right there he is. Peter's Jaja DeBorge. And if I'm saying his last name wrong, well, I don't care. Because, damn it, it's a hard one. Yeah, he's a lap down. He's fighting his tail end off to get a lap back. Cop cool and collected. You can see him. So you got a couple of guys up front. Him and 27 both fighting for the lap back. It's got me all choked up. And here comes Brian Wang again, working his way back up to the front. I know I've said it many times about drivers, but I just can't help it. He's like a rash that won't go away. You guys know what I'm talking about. Here he comes again. Hate to call you a rash, Brian, but I can't think of nothing else. One minute he's there, then he's not. Here he comes again, working his way right back up to the top. He'll come back and watch the broadcast and say, man, that stinking broadcaster called me a rash. A slight blinker on the top. I think it's the 101 maybe. Randy Miner. Hopefully that ceased and desists. Mark Mann working his way back up again, trying to get that top 10. And of course, Frank Bromilia working his way back up as well. One of the regulators. As a matter of fact, as we're going through all this, there's a guy that I noticed we're missing, and that's Paul Witt. We call him the Fart Man, and he is nowhere to be found tonight. I hope he's all right. Wherever you are at, Paul, we're thinking about you. Way back in the back, that second pack still hanging out. Whoa, we got a guy going back through the, making a shortcut again back here. Not quite sure where he went. Not quite sure who it was. But the good news is they didn't bring out a caution. Patrick Grover, the 0-1. Trying to get up there and lead a few more laps up on that high side. Brother Seth doing the pushing. There's a picture of Seth right there. I swear to God, Seth's just calm, cool, collected, relaxed. Again, it's like he's sitting there watching a movie or something. Kind of a boring movie at that. "54 out of 77 laps in the books. First race of Season 4 of Super Speedway Kings. Hop on over to MaxspeedTV if you haven't already. Check us out. Subscribe to us. A little over 9,000 subscribers we've got. Wow, what a move Big E made right there. He saw that top side of coming and he wanted part of that. He jumped right up there. Holy crap. That was an evasive maneuver. Ain't no way I would have made it. But he did it. John, I've not done it to crank it up yet. I'll probably do it after they come into the pits because I think they're going to be coming in and getting some fuel here in about 2 or 3 laps. So after they all square back up again, I'll do a crank it upper. They're all tempted anyway. You can see them jockeying around. They're getting ready to hook up with their teammates and come in here eventually. On that outside, the Grover brothers getting the help from that number 42. They're still hanging in there. You can see them two guys, man, they are hooked up together. 2 trucks and everybody else is on the bottom. Now Logan goes up top. The question is, when are they going to come in and top off? Because they are going to have to get some fuel here eventually. Making a little headway up on that top side. You can see him slowly gaining. And when they get to that turn, it kind of fizzles out just a little bit. And here they come. Are they going to play nicely is the question. Let's take a look. Watch them. Oh, yeah. These three stayed out. And everybody else came in for fuel. Now they're all back out. So the question is, they're gonna have to come in, obviously. And here they come. Steven Krosik's been running his absolute butt off tonight. The sad part is he's not on the lead lap. But the two that he's got going behind him are, because they're sitting 1 and 2. Well, they're going to be anyway. Because they're going to go by 1 and 2 right here. And they're going to have to drop in line behind them. They'll catch them. They'll all fall in line together. Brian Wang. Whoa! The 04 came right in and slammed the 95. Now, I'm not quite sure what happened right there. But they just literally slammed each other. Now, I don't know if that will bring out the caution or not. They all stay down on the inside. I don't think that will bring out a caution. But I'm telling you, that's worth looking at, and I'm going to look at it. Because that just literally got me dumbfounded. Let's see if I can figure this one out. Right around here, if I can find him. Again, so many cars. See if I can figure this out, what happened. Oh, came across a slow car right there. That's what it was. Mark couldn't see it. Mark could not see that slow truck up there. 95 did. There wasn't a thing poor old Mark could do. Absolutely nothing. That's what you call, like I said, you know, you cannot react fast enough. Absolutely not Mark's fault one bit. Gary, I knew something had to have happened, buddy, for you to pull off like that. I hope everything's all right with you. Very bad situation there for Mark Mann and them. That's a shame that happened. I know he had no clue what happened up there in front, and there wasn't no way he could react fast enough. So that's just an unfortunate situation for him. Estel Fields hanging out big time with the lap truck of the 27. Steve Karosik. Pulling him around. Logan Hilton in the 63, the boy wonder. Down on, or up on the top side there. He's got the Grover brothers right there with him. And we got one of them right here in the camera. Hey, take a look, and there's the other one, huh? Working his way up in here. Fighting to get his lap back as well. So we got some lap trucks with some leading trucks. Everybody working with everybody here. David Overstreet sitting back here in the 20th spot. And there he is in the camera. You want to talk about a man on a mission? Look at him concentrate. Now I see why he drives such a straight line. And look how close these guys are. And all of these guys right here, man, I mean, they have got to get it together. They are running out of time fast. $11 laps to go. This time by, Mr. Fields can smell it. That victory. And the only one he's got to worry about is the 07. Brian the Rash Wang. Because here he is. You're not going to get rid of him. The next one's going to be Logan Hilton, the 63. And take a look at this. Take a look at this. Patrick Grover and Seth Grover, 4 and 5. Right there, my prediction, the two Grover brothers, that's gonna be your upset. If these two cats get together, you better look out. They're just sitting back here and they're just waiting. They're like a snake in the grass. All the way back here. Dustin Franklin is 6th. And he is not even in the picture. Surprise me, folks. Hit that like button. 28 people watching and only 16 likes. You guys are going to make me cry on the air. I swear to God. Pop that like button up for me just a little bit, will ya? Let's try to get the likes up there somewhere near the viewers. Make Jimmy Crow fall over. You won't believe it. Hell, neither will I. Estel. Can he do it? The man's led 17 laps. The Big E was up here helping me all last season. He was race control. He was an admin, helping me broadcast, doing all of those duties. And now he says, you know what? I think I'm going to race this season, Bobby. And now we got ourselves a caution. And why? I got no freaking clue. None whatsoever. I suppose I could try to find out. Well, let me go back and take a look, because I really don't know. I have no idea why we have a caution. I see no indication nowhere. I don't know. iRacing showed me nothing. So what better way to find out and ask? And what better person to ask than Seth? How about you, Seth? Bobby the Booth, you got me?
Yep, gotcha, Bobby.
Hey, what was the caution for? I couldn't find anything in iRacing. You didn't tell me.
No idea. Haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I haven't either. I know iRacing was running the show tonight, and I really got no idea why. It didn't tell me. But hey, you got a fast hot rod. You and your brother together, man. What do you think? You got to get this done?
Well, it would have been nice without that caution, but yeah, it'll be a good race for sure. Let's hope we don't have too many cautions after this.
Well, hey, we're watching, we're waiting, we're hoping. Got our fingers crossed. It's going to be a good one. I know you got a couple lap trucks up here, hoping to get some laps back, but I don't know, man. It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah. You know, appreciate everybody watching. Thanks, Bobby, for putting this on and broadcasting.
Oh, hey, it's a blast watching you guys, and hopefully we can get this thing done, and well, hopefully I can talk to you in the winner's circle, big boy. All right?
Yeah, let's do it, man. Thanks.
All right. Well, now I got to try to get you where I took you from. That's the hard part. So be patient with me, will you? I'll get you there.
Gotcha, Bobby.
Let me see. There we go. Tell you what, guys, it's important. You got to get these guys back into their channels, because if they can't get back to their teammates, oh boy, you're in trouble. But we're going to find out what's going on here. I got to talk to my buddy, Phil. If I can get him in here, I'll talk with him as well. But he may be... I got him. Big E, Bobby, you got me?
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to tell you what, son. You should have gave up helping me broadcast a long time ago. Son, you are on fire.
A little luck, just a little fun, just staying up here with the fast guys like Logan and Brian and the Groovers. And
well, you got to help me out. What the hell was the caution for? I got no clue.
sound like somebody booger hooked somebody and spun them out and caused the caution to come out somewhere in the backfield somewhere.
Well, I couldn't find it anywhere, so thanks for sharing, but they must have got it straightened out way before I could even find it.
Yeah, it sounded like it was a real quick one, just a couple cars.
Well, I'll tell you what, you got a fast hot rod underneath you. There's no doubt about it. You're looking pretty good. I know you're set on fuel, no issues there. You and the boy wonder there, Logan, you guys seem to work pretty good together. I know Brian Wang's got a pretty fast hot rod. And you got the two brothers, man, those Grover brothers. Golly, when they're hooked up, they're tough also.
Yeah, it should be a pretty good race here at the end. Hopefully the net code and the way the trucks, the new suspension package, you know, we can finish strong here. But like you always say, it's anybody's game, especially on that last lap.
Yeah, well, you know what? Well, good luck. I'll tell you what, I'm rooting for you, son. You got it going on.
See what we can do here.
All right. Well, we'll keep you honest. So just make sure to when you win this bad boy, you win it for the broadcaster. You know what I mean? You do it for Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. You hear me?
I hear that, buddy. I'll dance the jig.
Yeah, you dance the jig. All right. We'll talk to you later. Where'd I take you out of anyway?
Any room's fine.
All right, brother. All right, we'll talk to you. The guy's doing it by himself, actually. I don't think he's got a single soul of a teammate out here tonight. Most of these guys got several teammates. I don't see a one with him. Now, that's pretty interesting. Candy bar wrapper on the track. Road Dog, you're killing me. That's hilarious. I love it. Well, guys, here we go. Estel Fields, the 042. There he is. He's on the bottom. Brian Wang, I'm sorry, brother. I don't mean to call you rash, but my God, you just don't go away, do you? There he is, right up front, man. He's ready to tangle. The boy wonder, Logan Hilton. I think he could drive a shopping cart to victory, probably. I mean, the kid is talented. He can drive about anything. And then you got the Patrick and the Seth Grover, the Grover brothers. I mean, I don't know how they do it, but they can get the speed out of that top line better than anybody can. And that's exactly what they're going to need to do, too. When they hook up, look out. You don't want these two cats to hook up together. Al Cena in the 85. Here he comes. Rick Seabrands, Frank Gromilia. There's Gabe Butler. He's up to the 9th spot already. No, Zachary Lima. Man, this is fixing to be... this is going to be a good one, folks. Do not blink. Try not to blink for these next 5 laps, all right? That's all I can say. Feeling groovy. Okay. I can feel it. I'm with you. Here we go. Super Speedway Kings Season 4. Wrapping it up. The first league race. Right away, we get one dumped down into the bottom, and he's got to keep it down that way. Otherwise, he's going to cause a big problem. Already 3 wide, and here he comes, Gabe Butler, and he's got the 77 of Lima doing the pushing. Remember what I told you about having Lima pushing? If there's one guy you want in your rearview mirror, it's going to be that Red Bull machine. The 01 slips up into the middle right there in front of Wang. The 63, the boy wonder Hilton, he's doing the shoving on the bottom. And here we go. Are they going to be able to handle 3 wide all the way around? Throw a blanket over the first 25 trucks right here. They going to be able to play nice for 4 laps? One can only wonder. I don't know. Fields is in them on the bottom side. Patrick Grover is in the middle. Gabe Butler up top. Usually when it happens about 3rd row back. Everybody's pushing and nowhere to go. You want to know what it's like? Take a look. Tracy Weaver, the 041 in the middle. Bumper to bumper traffic. Oh, we got him turned right there, and there goes the big one. Wang upside down. Holy crap. Grover all over. Good God almighty. Thank God it's a simulator. If not, there'd be a lot of drivers in heaven right now. Holy jeez, oh Pete. I'm just gonna say it like it is. This is plain and simple. Right there, the Dude Wipes Award is gonna be given to about every freaking driver in this entire event tonight, because I think every single one of them just, I don't know how many flips I think I saw these guys get. That was horrible. That was a bad one, folks. Run it back. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. I really don't. Let's take a look down on the bottom here. If I can find the right truck that I want to look at. Get a better shot anyway. It's really hard to see this stuff. I'm thinking that double yellow line can really mess with your truck. See right there. You're not perfectly square. I think he took the air right off that spoiler. And he tried to come right back up, and when he did, that was the end of that tune. Ain't a thing you're gonna do. You get turned. Logan Hilton turned the 042. Man, that's the end of that. I mean, look at this. I mean, Grover gets up and over. Brian Wang up and over. That is some serious carnage for sure. It just looked like to me the air went right off that lead truck. Look at the air that Big E got there and that 042. And I don't know if anybody came out of that thing really completely unscathed or not. I got no clue. I don't. See if the Boy Wonder got out of this thing or not. And that's going to be Logan Hilton in the 63, I think. I don't know if he came out of that unscathed or not right there. By golly, he did. He sure did. Man, again, look at Fields up there. Wow. Tell you what, real time. Right around with the 042. That's a ride, folks. That's a ride, without a shadow of a doubt. Wow. We're gonna be giving lots of these dude wipes out for everybody. What do you think, huh? MaxspeedTV Dude Wipes Awards gonna be given out to about everybody in that field. I don't know how he got through it, but he did. Ain't able to talk to him. If I could, I would definitely talk to him. He got to be the luckiest kid in this entire field tonight. I do not know how he got past all that, but he did. All right, your top five now. Hilton, Gromilia, Seabrans, Crow, Overstreet. Now that's J.D. Crow. Now the 46 is David Overstreet. There he is. And I've got him right here. And there he sets. Got a good chance for a guy to win this bad boy, huh? He's in 5th place. Right there in the Home Depot ride. And right there, Peter is Jaja. There he sits. And he's going to be in the 9th position. So we still got some guys that's working the cameras. Sebastian Marin, finally. Haven't heard squat from this guy. Well, there he is. He's made the top 10. He's getting ready to go. Super Speedway Kings, rack them up, do it again. MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies, coming right at you. First race, season 4, wrapping it up one more time. Can we get through it? Road Dog, palette of the dude wife. You're right, buddy. Man, JD Crow doing some shoving on that top side. You better make sure you are square when you're pushing. They know they're running out of time. It's going to be 1 to go when they get to the checker or they get to the line. And I'm hearing already wrecking in the back. Will the caution come out or will they keep it going? We'll find out right here. White flag. The boy wonders on the bottom. Rick Seabrand's in the Ford, doing the shoving, but look out. JD Crow in the middle. Well, we got a touch of the 33 to 17 of JD Crow. We got all kind of carnage going on. They're keeping it going. The 46 needs a little bit of help on the top side. Not gonna happen, Captain. The boy's gonna win it. Logan Hilton's gonna win this bad boy tonight. Rick Seabrand's Gabe Butler's gonna bring it home 3rd. Man, that got nasty right back here, right at the end. Not sure what, but there's where it happened at. Looks like JD Crow, something happened right there. I don't know if he got pushed. He got pushed right there a little bit and come down with the 33, and man, he just went for a ride. They all did. See ya, goodbye. That was the end of that one. There's the boy wonder. Logan Hilton. Do want to thank all the guys right here. Every single one of them that had the ham quarters on for us. Certainly appreciate all of them. Didn't get a chance to talk with them much because there weren't a whole lot of cautions involved. But certainly appreciate each and every one of those guys helping us out tonight. You guys stick around. We're going to be right back and have an opportunity to talk with these guys, the top three anyway. Super Speedway Kings. We'll be right back after these fine messages from, hell, I don't know.